In the heart of Ajegunle, Lagos, just beside a bustling yellow Danfo Park, there stood a small food joint with a fading sign that read Mama Ideya Rice and Stew Unlimited, but everyone simply called it Mama Put. From sunrise to sundown, the smell of perfectly fried stew wafted through the air, hypnotizing both passerby and regulars alike. Businessmen, touts, bankers, even policemen swore by Mama Ideya's food, but something wasn't right. People whispered. Those who ate at Mama Ideya's joint often spoke in their sleep. Some woke up screaming. A few disappeared completely, vanishing from their homes without a trace. But no one dared confront Mama Idaya. She was feared and respected, her rapport always immaculate, eyes always watching. She never smiled. Tega, a 28-year-old investigative journalist for City Pulse, had been tracking strange disappearances in Lagos for months. His investigations kept circling back to one place, Mama Idaya's buka. Against warnings from friends and even his editor, he decided to go undercover. He posed as a commercial bus driver, rented an old phone, wore torn slippers, even spoke pidgin fluently. He started frequenting Mama Idaya's buka every afternoon, pretending to love her food. The first time he ate there, he vomited blood in his dreams. The second time, he woke up with bite marks on his neck. The third time, he lost 3 hours of his life and woke up under the third mainland bridge. But still, he returned. He needed proof. Tega befriended a local kitchen assistant, a timid boy named Chijioke, who had burned scars on his arms and avoided eye contact with customers. One evening, Tega followed Chijioke behind the stall after closing hours. There, he saw something that made his blood freeze. Mama Idaya, in complete silence, was stirring a massive black pot with a wooden spoon engraved with cowries and strange NCBD symbols. Inside the pot weren't tomatoes or onions but bones, dried fingers, goat skulls, and red powder that shimmered unnaturally in the moonlight. Suddenly, Mama Idaya turned her head slowly. Her eyes glowed white. Tega ran. Chijioke later confessed to Tega. She's a child of the night, sir. Her mother was a witch of Ekiti, banished by her coven. Mama Idaya made a blood pact with an ancient hunger. Every time someone eats her food, she takes a part of their soul. That's why they vanish. That's why she never grows old. Tega demanded to know why no one stopped her. Because Lagos no dey hear word. Once the stew sweet, dem no care where e come from. He was right. Even Tega himself craved the food now, against his own will. He had developed an addiction. He had eaten the stew 4 times. One more, and he would be hers forever. Tega spiraled. He stopped sleeping. He began hearing Mama Idaya's voice inside his head. Come back, Tega. You are already mine. You tasted me. He tried to write his story, but his laptop crashed every time he typed her name. Phones failed. Recordings erased themselves. He decided to burn the buka. One night, armed with petrol and matches, he returned to the joint, but the buka was waiting. Mama Idaya stood there already, eyes wide, smiling for the first time in years. Behind her were dozens of zombie like regulars, including a police officer, a bank manager, and a pastor, all glassy eyed, holding plates of rice. You think you are the first? She whispered. Even journalists eat? Tega struck the match. The buka exploded in fire, but Mama Idaya was gone. The next morning, no trace of Mama Idaya remained. No body, no bones. The land where the buka stood was now bare, as though nothing had ever been built there. But weeks later, a new buka opened on the other side of town. Different name, same stew. People crowded it again. Tega, now shaken and traumatized, left Lagos and moved to Jos. He refused to eat outside again, ever. He eventually wrote his story titled The Hunger That Feeds and published it anonymously online. It went viral, but the last paragraph was terrifying. I can still taste the stew in my dreams. I'm still craving it. And every time I do, I hear her voice again. She's not dead. She's just cooking somewhere else. The lesson Mama put of madness may be fiction, but the lesson is real. Not everything that tastes sweet is good. Not all success is clean. And sometimes what feeds you is also what's feeding on you. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more stories.